Hey everyone, welcome to UCB Azad's Summer Audition Choreo Walkthrough. My name is Sanjana and I'm the choreo captain this year for UCB Azad. This is the Bhangra Audition Choreo Walkthrough. Feel free to pause the video or rewind as many times as you need. Everything in this video and the choreo video, they're all mirrored. So yeah, let's watch the choreo video first and then get into the walkthrough.
Lok Naach, the power on my enemies. Lok Naach, the power on my enemies.
So for this piece of choreo, you're going to start slightly more than shoulder width apart, so you have enough space to sit down in a squat. And this squat, you want to make sure that your knees are pointing to the diagonals as low as you can. And your hands are just going to start fists on your hips right here. Now we're going to do this first step, which are lifts. So for lifts, you want to pick up your feet, make sure the bottom of your foot is flexed. So you're going to pick up your left leg first. You always start with your left leg in Bhangra. You're going to pick up with your left leg. You're going to bring it to your right, pick up your right leg, bring it to your left, left, together. So that's the pattern that we're going in. However, when you're picking up your left leg, your knee should be pointing up, and from the side, it's almost a 90-degree angle. So you're going to pick it up, and when you pick it up, you're going to also do a little hop on your right leg. So you go up, together, and up, together, up, together, up, together. You also want to make sure that you're leaning back a little bit doing these steps. So from the side, it would look like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So first, just the footwork. We're going 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're just going to do that for 6 counts. The other important thing when you're doing this step is your shoulders. You want to make sure your shoulders are really bouncy throughout. Don't make them forced, make them feel more natural. So with the footwork, it would look like, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8. For 7, 8, you're going to jump, so you finished 5 and 6. You're going to take your right leg, jump onto it. You're going to rotate your left leg in behind you. Rotate, step. This is and 7, and then jump on your left foot, and 8. So you're picking up and 7, jump on your left, and 8. You're making a complete circle. For the hands, we're going to make dongs. Make a C first, and then your pointer finger is going to come out, and then make your C's more relaxed. For your hands, you're going to start hands on your hip, fists. You're going to take your right hand, bring it down to you're going to shoot up, bring it down to your left hip, left shoulder, and then out. So you're going and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. So with the feet, with just your right hand, it's going and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So when your right hand comes down to your left hip, you're going to take your left hand. It's also going to come up in a dong. So it's going and 1 and 2. It stays up and then drops again. And 3 and 4. And both these hands that come up, you're going to shoot it out to a diagonal here. Make sure none of the hands you're bringing up are completely straight and locked. You want a slight micro bend. Also using shoulders during this part. So with the feet, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. So now that you got these hands down, you're only going to do these hands for 4 counts. So and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Then for 5 and 6, you're gonna take these dongs, bring them out shoulder level, and 5 and 6. So you're going out and cross with your left over your right. Out, cross. Then you're gonna take your right hand, circle it around in a fist, hit your left shoulder, take it back, and then create a diagonal with your arms where the top is the right side and then the bottom is the left, and your left is over your right. So you're going 7 and 8, and you do this while you turn. The 7 is facing forward, and the and 8 happens when you're turning and then you're prepping. So all together, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. And once you finish here, we're gonna do a pataka. So let's focus on the footwork first. Like I said, you always start on your left foot, but we're gonna start our first step with a jump here. So we're gonna jump, kick our feet to our butt. We're gonna jump up and down. So that's gonna be our first dig. So what we're doing right now are called digs, which look like this, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. These are digs. So our first dig is gonna be a jump up and down. So jump, and then we're gonna step onto our left leg, circle our right, and then step down. Then do the same thing on the other foot. Left, down, right, down, then left, down. So what I'm referring to here is the foot that's making the circle, is the leg that's making that circle. You want to make sure the circle happens like knee down. So this is the rotation. So you're going and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. So that's the footwork, and we're going to be doing that for 8 counts. So the first one is a jump, and so and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. The important thing is you don't want to move side to side while doing your digs, so try to stay in place. Now for the hands for all 8 counts. We finished here. This is our prep for our pataka. So we're gonna go here, make them blade hands with our thumb sticking out. So you're gonna open, right hand up, left hand down in a diagonal. And once again, you're not fully straightening them. There's a slight micro bend. So you're gonna go and 1, and 2, and you're gonna start like with your right hand at your head, your left hand at your armpit. You're gonna circle, pull it in to your chest, so both elbows are down. You're gonna open into dongs, and then you're gonna close. And 3, and 4. So together, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. So now that you've learned the hands for that part, adding the looks, you're gonna look when you do the first hand motion. So you're gonna look at your right hand before you close, in, and then when you circle, look up again, circle, in, out, together. For the other hands, since we're just doing digs for 8 counts, you're gonna create fists. After this clap, you're gonna make them into fists. You're gonna bring your right hand up and over behind your back, so like this. And then you're gonna push it down in front of you, and do the same thing with your left hand. And this, you're gonna bring it up to like the height of the top of your head, and down, and around, and down. And then after 5, 6, for 7, 8, left hand's on your hip again in a fist. 7, 8, your right hand is in this dong again, is gonna cross in front of you, up, and open. So cross, up, open. Start at the right corner, right top, left down, left up, right down. So this is 7 and 8. While you're doing this, there's a look. You're gonna look to your left, 7 and 8. So you're just looking down to where your hand is going. So 7, look at my hand, We finished 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. After 7 and 8, you're gonna pick up your right leg, and then your left knee comes up. You're gonna step, step, and there's a little bounce to it as you do it. Step and step. Once again, this comes up to like slightly above 90 degrees. So that's and 1 and 2. And then you're gonna do the same thing on the left, except this time you're gonna cross and open with your right. And 3 and 4. So this is to the side. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So the hands for this Punjab footwork, you're gonna have blade hands with your thumbs out. We finished 5, 6, 7, and 8. You're gonna take both hands, clap them in, open, and down. Then you're gonna come up, slightly bent, and then in a V with your dongs, and stay 7 and 8. So this is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And this is a great step to really emphasize that shoulder movement. So that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. After this, you're just doing 4 jumps to end the choreo. So for your jumps, you basically just want to tuck your feet to your butt. So they're gonna look like 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So for your hands, you're gonna take the dongs again, and you're gonna keep your left hand shoulder level, right hand's at a diagonal, and 5, bring them into fists right here in front of your chest, and 6, and 7, and 8, and then you're gonna bring it down, and 1 as you end. So you're going 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. And then with the footwork, after you finish 5, 6, 7, 8 jumps, and 1, you're just gonna end with your left heel forward. So with the jumps, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. So things to remember before we start, make sure you're using those shoulders as much as you can, and then sit as low as you can when we're doing digs. All right, so on counts, let's start. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,